Usually I open these things with optimism, very good optimism, but honestly, I don't even know how to even say anything about this without getting anything huge out there because, like, honestly, let me just sum this up here. Since I was at BronyCon, I had I had I have a bulletin board. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I have a bulletin board over my computer right now. And every single time I had this flyer up in front of it. So that way I could look up and remember when the date of this thing is. I look up and was getting excited. I look up and just, I was absolutely bright. I don't need the backup, please. Anyway, basically, the point I'm getting on here is that just, I don't even know. I'm flabbergasted. I am absolutely flabbergasted at what they did. First, I was disappointed. Then, after hearing more,
has been flabbered.
Just
there's a fart joke in there somewhere.
my God, I am just honestly like I tried hard for you guys. Here's the thing. When I heard about that this convention was happening before BronyCon, I was excited because my mom has a beach house near Delaware, right? Right, it's a good beach house. It's a great area, and I've been to Ocean City. Juan has been to Ocean City. And it's a beautiful place to just have fun. So, I mean, Juan, you can back me up on that, right?
Fun till
exactly. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is just like, I was excited for this. I wanted to go to this thing because my mom was living there. I thought, I could just go visit her and see if I can go to this convention. And I really wanted to get on this convention's good side. I worked my butt off to get on this convention's good side. I really wanted to be a guest at this convention for Mystery Brony Theater. Like, I was talking to people and they were all skeptical because it was the first year. I wanted to be part of that first year. I wanted to help them. I gave them suggestions about where they should advertise. I told them different things about that area. I was questioning whether or not how they would do things, and I don't know. Just, I don't know what to even say. The only reason I'm not screaming right now is because I don't want to wake up my folks in the other room. I'm just going to put that into an open perspective right now.
Write it in the text and I'll scream it for you.
I invited him.
Because, just what that you did. Look, I'm legitimately trying not to yell. I am legitimately trying not to yell at this group. Because for one thing, I actually don't want to be on their bad side. I don't care what they did or not, but still, it's angering me like hell. The fact that I submitted papers to you guys and you let this happen. I don't care if someone broke in. You left it unprotected.
It's a disgrace is what it is.
A disgrace indeed. Beyond one. Just guys, I was expecting more from you guys.
Yeah, are the credits done rolling?
Yes.
So we're live now.
Yes, I've been live since I've been ranting, Cruiser.
Just making sure.
Basically,
because
look.
Well, since we broke the conversation, Cruiser, have you ever tried Drop B? Sounds
no,
awesome.
no. He didn't break jack shit. You can just be quiet. Wait, I wanted more from you guys. I wanted absolutely more from you. But the fact that you didn't protect any of this, you keep saying it was a hack, but if it doesn't, I've been hacked before. I have been hacked before, and you know why I was hacked before? Because my information wasn't protected. You guys didn't protect your information, and better yet, you didn't. Why did you even put this on a Google Doc? Really? I don't even know what to say. I legitimately don't know what to say anymore.
I'm gonna tell you this from a tech side of things, and a guy knows tech very well. No company, nor every company, nor if it's a big company. Big companies like Microsoft and PlayStation, everybody does constant penetration testing. This is like a small homebrew con, so they know nothing about penetration testing. This happens all day, every day. So
yes, I know. Well, I can't deny.
This reaction is a little over the top for me. I'm just
here's
100%
Juan,
honest with you.
yeah, like I said, I was gonna get to that. Like I've been to a lot of conventions thanks to Bruce and Cruiser and everybody else. But the fact is, like, I've seen this happen a lot. I've seen documents get loose. I've seen things like this, and for the most part, they've been bouncing back. And sometimes they get the lawsuit and they win. Or the person that leaked it got hit. It's like two ends of the coin. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. I apologize. So like, but like the fact that I don't even know if it was going to be confirmed, but I tried my hardest to get on you guys' good side. Like I didn't want to be that guy. I was trying to be nice. I tried to help you guys by suggesting where to advertise, how to do that. Like, and whether or not you took that advice, I was trying to be the nice guy. I really wanted to be a guest at your con. And now I don't even feel safe doing so. My only hope right now, maybe if you do good and bring it back next year, maybe I can try and do it. But like, honestly, the fact that I submitted documents in there with information that I thought was going to be kept private between me and you. You were supposed to be a con. I do this all the time, and I feel safe. But no.
Yeah, Sequestria has sunk its reputation.
I mean, again, it's cyber security. The only way that would sink the reputation if they went on Twitter and spammed like 35 different racial.
Yeah.
Getting your data breached isn't, honestly, I'm more empathetic with them because it sucks, but it happens all the time. I'm learning about cybersecurity a lot, and it happens. It's just a thing that happens. Somebody gets into your system, and if you don't do penetration testing, you'll never know how easy it is to penetrate.
Well, that was the thing. Like when
they don't know.
What was the other?
Again, like I said, me being completely honest, new me for the show, I feel like the reaction. I feel like your reaction was a little overreaction. It was like an overreaction.
Well, Juan, the thing is, here's the deal. There, I have friends who submitted to be like vendors there. They have been having their information leaked. That when this thing was announced via that podcast by what was his name, Viva.
Oh, Vita.
Vita. When Vita did that whole video, the fact that he proved it by prank calling one of the people in this fandom that I've met before and is really big. Just really, this isn't just one person. This isn't just me. This is like more than hundreds, man. Like every document.
Yeah,
but but like I said, it all comes back to them. They shouldn't have made this stuff fucking public. Still happens all the time.
Huh? People get doxxed all the time.
I know.
Omniscions. I mean, anywhere you go, anybody's gonna grab your information. It's just out there.
Yeah, but when you're going to
unless you're literally in the deep web, your stuff is out there. Unless you browse in the deep web.
Are you defending this con, Juan?
No, not defending, just giving perspective.
I'm giving perspective.
I'm just trying to clear that up. That's what I'm saying.
Well, remember back when PlayStation got hacked, when PSN was free, and everybody got mad at them? It's the same thing. You'll never know because these people are good at what they do. Remember when all those celebrities got their nudes hacked? It's the same thing. So that's what I said. I think this is a little bit of an overreaction from you.
Well, this is not a big company like PlayStation or like a celebrity, Juan. This is
but that's my point.
This is a first-year con.
Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's his point. The point that he's making, Evan, is that because they're new, because they're first year, they're brand new. They're basically figuring out how all this stuff works. This is
it's like, if they want to do another con in the future, then like this is an expensive lesson to learn. Expensive due to like how many people aren't going to trust them and just like how many people feel betrayed. Like, I mean, it is a mistake and somebody probably was sleeping on the job or like lazy or didn't even think about it. But like this is the consequence of that happening.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat room. They're actually we're not getting a good response. Basically, like, just what do you mean? Never mind. Just basically, what I'm saying here is like, really, like I wasn't expecting mediation through this.
Not to mention also, people don't even need your password now to hack. There's software that can do it for you.
Not only that, right? Let's say you don't know me, Evan, and I'm at a bar. We're at a bar. We're
This
chatting.
isn't really
right?
expecting to go the way I was supposed to expect this to go,
I know,
guys.
but I know, but let the show flow, man. You know, you gotta.
Well, the fact, like I said, Juan, I've been hacked.
No, let me finish this, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you and I met at a bar, right? And I just struck up a conversation with you, and I'm like, oh yeah, and we start like I go, okay, yeah, man, my first car was like a '96 Silva. What was your first car, right? Oh, dude, and like later on, oh, the name of my first cat was Scruffy Winters. You know what's the name of your first cat? Oh, so you see how I'm doing this?
I'm not following.
I'm getting all your information out of you through simple conversation.
Well, yes, but that's not private information.
Yeah, well, what? I mean, if I don't know you, I'm talking about like those secret questions, those answers to the secret question when you're trying to fix your password. I forgot my password. Well, what's the answer to the secret question? I can get that out of you through simple conversation.
Isn't that supposed to be accessible in another means of trying to get it out?
Yeah, but if I have the software, and like Cruiser said, if you have the software, and then I have that information, I have everything I want on you.
Well, Dwan, I've been hacked in like different meanings. I was hacked through Skype.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that you don't even need Skype. There's so many,
Because you've been hacked many different ways, Evan. Can you really be that surprised a convention was hacked?
Yeah.
No, the fact that we don't even know if it was even hacked or not. That was my problem. That's my problem.
Yeah.
That's even the bigger debate. We don't even know if they were even hacked or not.
Yeah, it's like somebody could have like maliciously given the link to somebody else, or like they got it through. I have no idea.
It even comes back to the whole thing that they didn't have anything privatized.
But it's like you said, it's a first year con. I mean, being berated. Like if you put on a first year con, you might accidentally leak everybody's credit card numbers.
Oh my God,
They could have did that. And I'm just saying that I think a little slack deserves to be had. You're doing your first year con. You can't just blame the guys for
Look, guys, I don't want to be disconvinced to not even attend this thing because it's starting to make my mind lead towards that way.
Yeah, nobody's trying to convince you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, this is just my mind speaking here. I'm like an easily lureable guy. The way you're saying that is kind of leaning me towards that direction. The point of this rant was
to change your mind.
I know you're not trying to do that intentionally. Let me put that up there. I know you're not trying to do that intentionally. I'm just saying that this is how my mind is parsing it. The point of this rant I am trying to get out there is just... Oh my God. I'm not trying to, like... I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. The fact that this happened, why they kept this information on the internet. Juan, did you study up on this, on what exactly happened here?
No. So tell me what happened.
Basically what happened was Sequestria is a new Brony convention coming in Maryland.
Yeah, it's a new Brony convention, but let's get down to the
yes, I'm just doing it for the audience's sake as well. Well, for those who don't know. For those who don't know, this was a convention that was coming to Ocean City, Maryland. Like I said, good place, good area, get the fries. But basically, what happened was, I don't know exactly whether this was finalized or not. Either it was like an ex-staff member that was still part of them got in and like got a link from one of their pages, or it might have been someone who broke in. But from what happened was they were able to find a document on Google Docs that was not protected, that they didn't protect with a... If you guys don't know, there are two ways you can share an image through document through Google Docs. Number one is that you can make it a private one. You send them a private link that they can only access via request, or you can just give them a public link, which will just let anybody come in. Guess which setting they didn't use?
The public link.
No, they used the public link. They used it.
Yeah.
Like they have in these document or documents. I don't know how many there were. It contained like the numbers of like vendors, all their contact info, some of the guests that were in there. Were there contracts also? So accessed. I can't remember. I know Jesse Nowak was one of the people there they were kind of getting into her business there. But like, even when we were doing Grand Brony Gala, we didn't keep that information. We kept that information by a means that nobody could access it. Nevertheless, trying to get nevertheless not putting it on the internet. You're making me say that Grambroni Gala did something right. And we weren't even that good of a convention.
At the end of the day,
I
mean,
enjoyed myself.
Would you rather berate and let a first-year con fall flat on his face, or you go, hey, you know what? You made a mistake. Slap on the wrist. Get better at it next year.
Look, I'm not...
Yeah.
Look, my only thing right now is
it's
that...
like the over-the-topness is like entertaining
Look,
and all, but like, yeah.
Well, my thing is I'm just gonna go with what I said before. If I didn't mention it before, if they do good and bring it again next year, maybe I'll reconsider. I mean, yeah, they learned their lesson, but for now, like, considering how bad it is I was actually talking to a lot of friends about this. Like, I was on a Discord call for the last couple of nights via I forgot which servers it was, but I know there was one there. And people are suggesting me not to go, not for the sake of what they did, but for the sake of the reputation of maintaining a reputation, and I'm not going to risk that as is. Yes, considering, like I said, some of the information there were from people that me and Cruiser know or have worked with as well. I'm not going to give names, but, like, you know. So yeah, let's just hope. I can imagine, like I said, they're gonna learn their lesson, but, like, honestly, just no. It all comes back to the fact that privatize your goddamn documents and don't put your fucking contact numbers online. And I hope you guys, like I said, I'm not, and let me also put this into light also. I'm not telling anybody to not attend this con. I'm not telling you guys not to attend this con. I'm not forbidding you to go to this con. Yeah. You can do what you want. Just this year, if there even is a next year. I'm just not going. I was really excited for this, guys. I was really excited to go to a convention near Ocean City. I mean, I'm still...
You could probably still visit your mom.
Oh, yeah, I'm still going to go see my mom, but, you know, like... And like I said, they're probably going to learn...
You won't do that also.
They're probably going to learn the lesson right now, but, like, really, just... Honestly, you know... With that out of the way, we'll begin the show. I'm replaying the theme song. And welcome to another nerdy episode of another nerdy talk show where we talk nerd. My name is Evan. I'm here with the Concert Cruiser, Miss Bright Ideas, and of course my good old friend Silent Spartan X.
Mr. Black Me Up himself. We are not letting that one go.
Still waiting for the t-shirts and the check from the t-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Here's in there. God, I'm trying to play the soundbite, but I can't.
Whoa! It's a little top minion.
Thank you. I'm gonna play that every single time you come on. With that said, tonight, welcome to tonight's nerdy episode of another Nerdy Talk Show, guys. Tonight, where we're talking about stuff and things and all the things that we love and do. Cruiser, you have a guitar.
Yes, I do. 7 strings.
I'm gonna be honest. Cool. I wasn't listening to most of what Evan said because I was kind of listening to Cruiser Jam.
That's about 16%.
That just proves how much people are going to be taking me seriously, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, 15 minutes straight start. Are we late? I think we're late. King Fenrir says, yo, bros. D Church says, DB Urch? DeBurch?
Yeah, D-Birch.
D-Birch01 says, hey, guys.
Glad to have you join us tonight.
What was that all about? What was with the Southern Australian accent?
No, like sometimes I go into different voices when I don't.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Night, mate. Oh my gosh. So tonight's episode is just simply, I'm just gonna put it simple. The episode is called Cars Suck. Because man, do I need one.
Why is it Cars Suck?
Because cars suck.
They were shitty Disney movies.
Oh.
They were.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, I thought the first one was okay. Second one was just.
It made no sense whatsoever.
The second one was weird because Mater a spy. Okay, it's a thing, but it's not that engaging.
I heard the third one's good. From what I heard.
Yeah, the third one is good. I liked it.
But did anybody notice the subliminal message or the subliminal scene they had in the first one?
Which one?
No, what was it?
Lightning McQueen has a few fans that come up to him, and they flash them their high beams.
Oh yeah, they flash.
Oh yeah.
That's more like an adult joke that went past the radar.
Yeah, he looks at that one girl. Is that a little pinstripe tattoo I see back there?
Yeah.
She's like one of those lower back.
Like, they're cars.
They are
How
cars.
would, like, how do you, like, you see in the crowd of either the second or the third movie, you have, like, little kid cars.
Look.
Just like, how do they reproduce?
Let-
How
let-
do they come from factories?
well, here's a little thing.
They
Like,
exchange oil.
well, we can agree on one thing. It was better than planes.
No.
Yeah, no one remember
Yeah,
planes?
Mm.
Anybody remember planes? Nobody does. Okay. Anyway.
No, don't remember
But no,
planes. Never
all
saw
in
it.
honesty, one of my things I've been trying to focus on right now is I'm considering buying myself a new vehicle because my vehicle is starting to die. And finding one is not easy because
Yeah.
I have no idea how to buy a car, so there you go.
You
How
look
long
at
have you
what
had this
like,
car of yours?
and then you purchase said car.
Okay, what do I pay?
With
You
money.
gotta have a down payment with money.
Yeah, but don't I have, but isn't that usually depend, doesn't like getting they have to like involve your credit score in there and something like that or something like that?
Yeah. Do you have credit?
I got more money now that I'm not going to Sequestria.
Mm-hmm.
But like the thing
True
is,
that.
You're probably, you know.
that
You
was
can
the
also
thing.
go with leasing, where
Okay.
they take care of the car, and it's like the only thing you would probably have mile limit.
People keep saying I should trade in my car.
Mm.
What year's your car and how many miles does it have on it?
It's from 2003 and it has 200 plus, like almost 230 plus.
200K plus.
230 plus, I believe. So, like my things are like I keep asking the question: is it legal to give out your car to the chop shop so long as it's yours?
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, have you done the research?
I don't know. I keep getting. I don't know. I can't like.
Yeah. Ask the
tell.
questions.
I mean, my car was falling apart, but I mean, it gets me to and from work. But the fact that it's gonna die, like, let me tell you a story, okay? I was driving down the road this week, okay? I was driving down the road, and my cluster is working because of the hot weather. Thank God, hallelujah. So I'm driving, and I'm stuck in traffic. So all the meters are working, and then I see something going on with my thermometer. It goes from the center, and it's starting to inch its way down to the red. I'm like, oh shit, and like.
Oh no.
I look there and I'm looking at myself, okay, stop the car, I'm just gonna go, maybe there's a coolant leak. I go there's no leak in my coolant. I'm like, oh god. So I try to go back on the road, maybe I can make it to the Wawa. It goes back to center and then starts dipping down faster. I'm like, oh shit. So I try to make it down the road and I like keep pulling over and then I've pulled over like 5 times now. I didn't call my folks or anything because I didn't know what was going to happen. So then, as I see it getting there, I do one last hope of choice based on my instinct. I go to my air conditioner, turn it up full blast, and turn the heat all the way up to vent out as much heat as possible. The needle starts going back to the center. Now, I don't know whether that was the reason why it worked or not, but like, I was sitting there like with my head in the wheel. Don't worry, my horn is broken. So that was pretty much a plus. I'm like, I don't want to drive in this car.
So if you want to beep somebody, it doesn't work that.
Yeah, that has backfired on me so many times that I've been stuck in traffic. I've been waiting for a guy who didn't go at a red light. I can't beep him. Like, I've been
At
driving.
least you can like hit it hard and like nothing happens.
It's
to
like-
vent your frustration that way.
It's like really hard because I've been driving a car that doesn't have a cluster that's working. Do you know how much it costs for me to get my cluster fixed? Take a guess. Each one of you take a guess. Dwan, you're first.
Cluster.
To
Dwan,
be real with you, I never even heard what a cluster was.
you don't know what a vehicle cluster is?
Cluster
It's
or clutch?
a cluster. It's like the thing that shows your meters and gauges and everything.
Oh.
Your speed limit stuff. Take a
Okay.
take a guess how.
heard it called a cluster.
That's what it's called, a vehicle cluster.
Okay.
But no,
I'm guessing somewhere around 1,000.
Okay, Dwan.
2,500.
Okay, Cruiser.
$1.
There. That's fair to be wrong.
Thank you for those of you who
Did he
got
just
that.
prices right us?
Annette was closer. It's like $900. Believe it or not, I was at Sci-Fi
Okay.
Bartow last weekend, and they had their car show, right?
That makes me the winner.
They have a
Come
car
on, dude.
they have a car show every year with all these like themed cars, and one of the person didn't bring a themed car. He brought a 1927 Model T. It was amazing. It had like the crank in the front, and the thing wasn't even carpeted. It was so cool. That would have cost $1 to fix, Cruiser. I'm gonna say that.
No, it wouldn't. That'd be super expensive to fix. They probably have to 3D print the parts.
Yeah, it's like they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah, it's like that, like other old cars or the Carousel of Progress. Either one. It's an inside Disney joke. Anyway, but like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I gotta figure out what to do. Like, I'm trying to look for a car. My goal is to try and like not to spend any more than like $4,000 or so. I gotta find a good car. Yeah. Cruiser's boss is selling his car, but I think, dude, I gotta go all the way up there to get it, and
down here.
Shut up.
He's from.
But yeah, I appreciate the offer. Don't
get
me wrong.
Everything is up here. Even when you're going south, you're still going up.
Yeah.
Yep. Up my butt.
My turn.
Your turn?
I guess so. Yeah,
yes.
Go ahead. I want to thank you for passing that offer on to me, though. I really appreciate it.
Anyway, this actually happened a few weeks ago, but I will tell our audience now. I'm pretty sure some of you people out there have heard of a band called A Day to Remember, and for those of you who haven't, here's a bit of a Cliff Note version. They have 3 million listeners on Spotify. They have sold 2 million albums. They have their own record label. They have their own recording studio. They even have their own music festival called the Self-Help Fest.
But do they have their own ice cream flavor?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a funny story about the Self-Help Fest. Last time I was in Philly.
Yeah.
Self-Help Festival.
No, like Cruiser finished. I'll tell the story. It's pretty
funny.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so anyway, fast forward to just a few weeks ago. I get a phone call, and my phone just says potential spam. But I answer because it could be my doctor. So I answer like, hello? Hi, is Justin there? Yeah, this is C. What's up? This is Josh Woodard from A Day to Remember.
What? Oh no, did you literally drop your phone when you heard that?
Yeah.
Record scratch and all, you know what I'm saying?
I turned into Rainbow Dash when she met Daring Do for the first time. Like,
oh.
I am such a huge fan.
Sweet.
Now, if anyone's wondering how this happened, turns out my dad knows the bass player's father-in-law.
No
he
kidding.
knew I was a fan. No, I'm not. He knew that I was a fan, and he asked him to have him give me a call. And I must have been talking with this guy for like an hour. And one of the more interesting things he told me was, turns out is that when his father-in-law asked him to give me a call, he goes, "Wait a minute. My father-in-law doesn't listen to this kind of music, so who's this kid?" So he was very pleased to find out that I was an actual fan.
King Fenrir says massive fan overload.
This is a cat that backed up every time.
I couldn't hear you, man. Your audio is getting a little choppy.
I said this is a cat that can black it up every time.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, so we're just chit-chatting, and there's one faux pas that you don't do whenever you're talking with a rock star, and that is you do not ask them for which I did not do. The one thing I did ask though was for an interview, because they actually will be coming to West Palm, my neck of the woods, in June, where they're going to be on tour with Slipknot.
Whoa.
And Slipknot, and they're going on right before Slipknot too, to give you an idea of where they stand in the musical popularity game, I guess you could say. And so I just asked them, "Hey, do you think I can do an interview with you guys?" It's like, "Oh yeah, sure, we can hook you and your dad up." Do I need to contact your manager? It's like, "No, you can just keep my cell number." Are you sure? Yeah, so I am totally geeking out, and But the one thing though that we did touch upon, and this is where I'm going to put more of an emphasis on my Concert Cruiser channel, is making musical commentary content.
Oh,
because
nice.
yeah, because kind of like Geeks and Gamers or Clownfish TV. Because the thing is that one of the things we were talking about is that whole notion from Gene Simmons about, is rock dead? And the answer is dead, no, irrelevant, yes. I feel like rock and metal's gotten way too heavy, and like you could be the most technically skilled player out there, but if there's nothing for your average fan to latch onto, you're done. You'll get respect from your peers, but that's about that much people compared to everyone all over the globe.
Yeah, no wonder they threw Team Yell was a rock band in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Trying to get into it.
And I've already come up with a few topics, and I actually even posted my first video. Now, it's nothing huge. It's just, kind of me on my cell phone, because I just want the fastest way to get this to my channel. And we'll touch upon what it is later. But he's definitely rooting me on. I'm definitely looking forward to interviewing them when they come around. And yeah, like how did I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah, sounds very lucky. And since you mentioned it in conversation like the other week, I listened to some of their songs, and they're really good band.
Yeah, they basically combine what's called grindcore, which is something you hear with a lot of chugs. And also pop punk.
Pop punk. That's actually the band that my cousin does. He does a pop punk.
Yeah, they basically take the repetitive playing of punk music, but make it sound a bit more pop-ish, which frankly is way better because real punk music sounds very ugly.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do a quick. If you don't mind, I'm actually gonna do a quick plug for that CD, by the way, real quick, just because my cousin's.
Sure, go ahead.
Mike, I have a step cousin named Nicholas Hannes who released his first album a couple of weeks ago. For his band Out of It, a pop punk band in Orlando. This is their first album. Really interesting stuff there. I sent one.
Really cool.
Yeah, I know, it's their first one. We were having. They had like a big. They had like a big. We had like a big photo release party. I'm sorry, CD release party. I was sending videos to Cruiser by saying like, they're having a party for a CD. This is one of the worst places you could ever have a mosh pit in. Okay, how do I map this out? Let's just say for the fact, here's the door. Stage is right here. It's not even that large. It's like half of the door entrance of the window. And I was sending...
How big is this? A broom closet?
Exactly. Like, Cruiser, you remember those videos I sent you, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was sending them. There were people kicking the ceiling. They were all over the place. Like, this is the worst. This is the worst. But yeah, he has some good songs on here. You can, if you want to follow them, they have an Instagram, Out of It Pop Punk, as well as facebook.com/outofitpoppunk, and Twitter @outofitpoppunk, all one word. You can listen to the song.
So is the album Out of It, or is the band Out of It?
That's the name. The band is called...
God damn it, right.
Yeah, no, I'm asking, is the album, is the band Out of It? It's so funny.
Right.
Yeah, the band is called Out of It. Because I'm pretty sure
the album is called Dog Party.
Yeah, exactly.
Not vice versa. Say the band was called Dog Party and the album was Out of It.
Yeah, if you want to hear a good song, he has one song that's on YouTube. I'm gonna look this up real quick just because I got right. I believe the song is called "Charlie Brown Could Have Made That Field Goal." But yeah, he did a good job at his concert. The guys played at House of Blues before, and he was really amazing. I mean, hey, he had a mosh pit in front of him, so there you go. You did good when you did that. Ouch.
And this band, A Day to Remember, is actually from Ocala, of all places.
Nice, nice. Place of the old people?
It's not like that anymore. So anyway, for anyone out there, definitely check out both these bands. A Day to Remember will be on tour with Slipknot for the Knotfest Roadshow, along with Under Oath and Code Orange. Under Oath also from Tampa as well.
Nice. Yeah. I just sounded like Bright for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, and, like Evan's now realizing that Florida actually has all these rock metal bands now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's next thing you know, you're gonna look that up, and it's like you look it up, and you're like, holy shit, Anvil started in Florida. You gotta watch that documentary.
Anvil.
Yeah, Anvil, the tragic story of Anvil.
Funny story actually.
There's a band
I
called
saw.
Anvil?
Yeah, there is a band called Anvil. A very underrated thrash metal band that never got the notoriety they deserve.
We won't-
Is thrash a subgenre of metal?
Yeah, it's basically
Okay.
Metallica. It's basically
Okay.
Metallica. Yeah, but I saw Anvil open for it was either Cedar or Alice Cooper, and it turns out one of their biggest fans was Steve-O from Jackass, and he goes like, "Dude, I love you guys, and I even know where you're from." And it's like, "Yeah, everybody knows where we're from. They're from Canada." And the guy goes, "No, seriously, you're from CANADA fucking A."
Nice. I gotta remember that quote there. There, I mean, like,
and I even told that to Tony Sampson. He got a chuckle out of it.
Bright, you've muted yourself.
Yeah, you did.
Bright, you muted.
Yeah, that was because there was a conversation going on the other side of the door, so I don't want it to distract. That's
Hark,
all.
I hear sirens.
Now, as far as the first video I posted, what it was about, Rita Haney, who was Dimebag Darrell of Pantera's longtime girlfriend, has actually given her blessing for the last two remaining guys of Pantera to do a tribute tour.
Really?
Yes. She said that Dimebag was actually one of the most forgiving people she knew, and said that Dimebag would have approved of this. Now, a lot of people have some reservations because Vinnie Paul, he didn't want to do a Pantera reunion at all.
Really?
However, he's dead now. Nothing we can do about that. So,
Yet.
yeah. So, if that's the case, then you know what? I want this to happen. I do. I saw them once in my entire life, and that was at Ozfest 2000. And I want to experience those songs again. That was so much fun. And basically, on my Concert Cruiser channel, not Cruiser Brony, Concert Cruiser, I basically mentioned that they could do one of two things. One, they can go with Zakk Wylde on guitar, like people have been wanting to for years.
Washtub bass.
Or the other option is Static X, when they did their 20th anniversary of their debut album, along with their tribute to their late member, they had someone on stage that was basically a caricature of their singer's dead self. So maybe that's something that Pantera can do as well. Just an idea. It might be pushing it. And if there's any Static X fans out there, no pun intended.
I missed the pun there.
I said that might be pushing it, but they have their first single was called "Push It."
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of who did Push It, Black Eyed Peas? No, Salt and Pepper?
Maroon 5, no. Maroon 5, no.
Push It real good. There's another Push It.
Yeah.
Sounds like an old move that was the old dance move that was like embedded in the 50s. The push it.
So, I just recorded a quick 1 or 2 minute video from my phone, upload on the channel. So I already got 2 comments on it. Yeah, so we'll see how this little experiment goes, and if it starts to kind of pick up, then I want to at least add an opening title sequence.
Nice. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be fresh? Is it gonna be salty?
It's gonna be so salty that we're going to ruin Star Wars, just like Geeks and Gamers and Clownfish TV did.
Okay, so
I don't know, Clownfish.
Yeah, no, it's some sort of.
Well, actually, no. Evan's boss technically ruined it, but.
Very funny. Anyway, basically, let's just move on there. Bright, you talk about stuff. Talk about the bright side of life.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, I'm working on a new video, and it has to do with puns. No surprise. So a friend of mine helped me do the musical arrangement for this song that I found on YouTube.
Right,
That is
your
entirely
camera's
made
out.
up of puns.
Right, your camera's
Oh,
out.
it's out. Dang it! I'm gonna turn it off and back on again. Can you see me?
There you go. Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to
Awesome.
like increase your screen.
Okay. So a friend of mine commissioned to get the music by itself, just like make a musical arrangement, because the original song is played on a ukulele. So it's like, okay, instead of just going ukulele, make a guitar, add a bass line, add some drums, make some oohs and ahs, backing vocal track. So he did. He did a brilliant job. His name is Midnight Chimes, and he offers audio commissions. So if you want, I can send his channel and information so you can like promote that, because he really helped me a lot and he does great work. Like, I think, let me see back here. I asked him to help me on this back. Why isn't it going back?
Get back.
Okay, so about the 4th of February. So like 20 days ago, less than 20 days ago, I asked him to help me on this, and then he did, and I only had to pay $10. So it's a very good friend of mine, and I'm gonna be editing the next few weeks, and I'm hoping to put it out on my channel then, sometime in March, and just in time for my puniversary in April.
Oh, good. Are you gonna?
Maybe I should wait on that.
Do what you can do. I mean, you got a new editing software on that new computer of yours.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
Yeah, I got a new computer and what? Oh, it's not armed with everything yet. I still need to put the Adobe softwares on it.
Oh, you gotta go to the cloud. You gotta get the cloud, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I have an shared account with my sister, so I just need to sign into that.
Yeah, I need to
load it up.
I need to get. I also need to get the cloud soon, because like I've been
Cloud.
I've been holding off on updating my computer to Catalina, because like if I do, it's not going to be able to work with my current CS library.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not have.
And what I love about this new computer that I have is that it's a touchscreen, and I got myself one of those stylus pens, so I can do digital art like I'm drawing on paper. So I am really excited to get into digital art and not just have to do with the mouse. And it's like I can do it, but it's tedious.
I don't know. I mean, like you get the fingerprints on the screen. Did you get a case for it or something?
I got like the pen is like good. It won't get fingerprints screen that way.
Seriously?
Yeah, I want to get myself one of those gloves, like just 2 fingers, and then like the other 3 are holding the pen, gripping it and all, so I don't smudge the screen. That would be cool. But yeah, I can do fine like with just my hand. But yeah, I'm going to get some good practice in the next few weeks, and gonna promote my art commissions a lot more. Just getting that out there.
I just friggin' opened up a video on my thing, and I was greeted with a red-headed Kenan Thompson. I don't know why. Juan.
Do you want to say something?
Juan.
What?
Hey.
Hi.
Anyway, why don't you just tell us your side of the story, and tell us your massive adventures of the week before Cruiser goes on about his movie experiences.
What?
Tell us about
what adventure? You ain't going on any adventures.
Dude, come on. You don't have anything to tell? Nothing interesting happened to you? My car almost exploded.
Well, I've been gone for 2 weeks.
My car...
You're going to a pay-per-view event, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant why I've been gone for like 2.5 weeks.
I didn't even know you were gone for... It's been 2.5 weeks. I thought you were gone there. I mean, where have you been? Where have you been? You came on one time to yell at me, but me and humiliated yourself. But like, yeah.
No, I was on after that, but then I was gone for like 2 weeks.
Really?
Nice. Was it vacation or?
No, well, last week you guys had a guest. Usually I sit out when you guys have a guest.
The North
Oh,
Pole.
yeah, it's
before that.
true, Jasper.
I don't know why I sat out the week before that.
Yeah, Jasper Pie was a fun interview.
Yeah, it was a good time there with having him with Jasper.
Last week I went to Overwatch League. It was the first inaugural game for the Philadelphia Fusion to play home. It
Really?
was kind of, yeah. Interesting thing. I was there, but I was also watching it on YouTube and reading the chat. And Mr. Beast popped in the chat.
Cool. Who is that? Explain to the kitty
Mr.
winks.
Beast.
How do you know who's Mr. Beast? How do you not know?
He did 20 million trees, dude.
Yes, that's
He's
what
that dude that
I just
stupidly
said.
works and
I
just
just
throws
said
money at his friends
explain.
for music for YouTube
Explain for the
videos.
audience.
Yes, I just said explain for the kitty winks. That's the audience.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call them the audience or chat as a normal stream would.
Let's call him the. We have to give the chat a cool name. Let's call him.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I got to talk to Mr. Beast for like a split second.
Nice, man.
That's sweet. Very cool.
And then I started watching The Dragon Prince.
Yeah, Dragon
yes,
Prince.
Dragon,
What episode are you up to so far?
Season 3, episode 1.
Season what?
3.
Okay, cool.
Starting on
cool.
season 3. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? It's a very good show, and I'm waiting for Calvin to do something like Sokka. Because his
Yeah.
mannerisms and everything are just like Sokka.
I
Call us the
know.
chat guys.
Oh, Justin, have you seen any of Avatar yet?
It's still not on Netflix. It's killing me here.
Aw.
Just go to.
You
You
can
have to
get,
go to
like,
one of the shady sites, like
Yeah.
Kish Cartoons or something. Or
Yeah, go to Kiss
I
I
Cartoons.
recently finished. Yeah, I recently finished rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender with a friend of mine who hadn't seen all of it. He's seen some episodes here and there, and like even the big 4-part finale at the end. But like
finale.
seeing it
Yeah.
all together, and we just finished it yesterday, and it's just it still has plenty of rewatch value years after having watched it, and it's just so cool. So if you like Dragon Prince, you're gonna like Avatar. If you like Avatar, you're gonna like Dragon Prince. Just it
And-
works.
like Cruiser said, I'm going to a pay-per-view March 8th. It's the Elimination Chamber, where I'm gonna painstakingly sit through 4 Elimination Chamber matches that night. Kill me, please.
Jeez, how many hours?
It's gonna be 4 hours, but it's just
Oh
gonna
boy.
be all Elimination Chamber matches.
I remember.
Yeah, before the Elimination Chamber, they had Hell in a Cell, which
Which
was
still
one of their-
exists.
Oh, they brought it back?
Yeah, the cell happens in October, and then Chamber happens like around this time of year, February, March.
King
Okay,
Furrier 324 says Avatar: Last Airbender is a very good series. I liked it. I liked it very much. I remember I watched it for the first time with my friend Darren.
Look, because Darren doesn't even remember that show at all.
I remember he's like, "That's Appa, his pet flying yak."
Did you say yak?
That's what he told me as a
It's
kid.
a bison.
Okay, when we watched the first episode together, and he saw it the night before when it was premiering on Friday, right? And I'm like, and he was over at my place. And I'm like, "Who's that?" And he's like, "Oh, that's Appa, his pet flying yak."
Wow.
I mean, hey, if Appa was a yak, who'd give a shit? I know it's a bison. That's what he said. We were dumb kids. We came out and we were like,
Yeah.
shit, when did Tak and the Power of Juju come out? That's when I saw the trailer for it. Anyway.
Did they come out around the same time?
I'm sorry, was that Bright?
Did Avatar and Attack of the Power Juju come out around the same time? Or
No.
which came first?
The game came out, Tak and the Power of Juju. Very
It's a
underrated.
good game
Oh.
series.
It was a game. Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
It's a good game series.
Yeah, I can imagine if I
Terrible TV show.
I can imagine if I revisit it, it's probably going to be very easy to beat and very weak. But like, it was a good game for the time, it really was. But yeah, we got a terrible TV show, and especially since the only person that came back was Patrick Warburton. But like, I actually met the voice of Tak a couple of months ago.
Really?
Yeah, he was the guy who voiced Haku in Spirited Away.
Oh wow, that is funny. It's like when you see that this person did this voice, and then it's like, oh, they did this other important or insignificant voice. Like,
Yeah, his name is Jason
okay
Marsden.
then.
Yeah, his name was Jason Marsden. He also was the voice of the cat on Hocus Pocus.
Jason Marsden, he does sound familiar.
He was he did a lot. He was who wasn't he? He did a lot of stuff. I was almost
What was
gonna
his name?
Jason Marsden.
Jason Marsden.
Sounds like John Marston. We need money, Dutch.
You did a lot.
Like Zhuang was saying, with the Elimination Chamber, I have to say has got to be one of the overhyped styles of matches I've seen. That I remember when they first introduced this thing, they advertised it as it's made of 2 miles worth of steel, and to be fair, it is a pretty impressive structure. However, the way it works is that there's wrestlers kind of sitting in these little tubes, and after a certain time, they actually will let more in, and the last one standing is the winner. And this really isn't that impressive, guys. This match is all drama, no action. Because, yeah.
It's funny. I was looking up Jason Marsden and seeing what voices he does. Apparently, he does a few characters that I didn't realize had the same voice. He does the honeybee from Honey Nut Cheerio commercials.
Really?
And he does Max from the Goofy movie.
Yeah.
That guy.
Oh yeah, he was Max.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
And he was Kovu in the Lion King too. Simba's Pride.
Oh my god.
Goofy movie is the best movie Disney ever made.
Oh
I
yeah.
know that.
And he was Chester in Fairly Odd Parents.
No
so it's
kidding.
Bad back.
knowing that he's all these voices, it's like, damn, I did not know they were the same person.
My god.
I thought that was Frankie Muniz.
No, that was
I don't know.
Who did Frankie Muniz?
He may have taken over as Chester at some
Maybe.
point.
Yeah, he did have a different
Yeah,
voice
could
over
have had
time.
multiple voice.
He did have a
voice
voice over
actors.
time at one point.
He also.
Muniz. No, he's in a punk band now.
Jason
Really?
Marsden?
Really?
No, Frankie Muniz.
Oh.
He's
He's in a metal band or a punk band or something. He played a concert down the street from where I lived a couple of years ago.
Oh my god. What is he still acting nowadays? I gotta look that up. Frankie Muniz.
Yeah, I just looked him up. Apparently he's gonna be Road to Capri. He's in that. Hot Bath and a Stiff Drink 2. He's in that.
I gotta see what he looks like now. Oh my god.
He's in the Harley Quinn TV series as Frankie Muniz.
Oh, so he plays himself?
Yeah, he was in the show Preacher as Frankie Muniz. He was in Sharknado 3.
Always a fun time.
Oh. So wait, he plays himself in
plays
these
himself.
candies things?
He plays himself in a lot of things.
He's been on Dancing with the Stars twice.
Do you think he does that so people can go, oh, it's that guy from Malcolm and
It's that
Remember
guy.
me? I'm Frankie Muniz.
Big fat liar.
Wait, who was he in Big Fat Liar?
Oh, yeah, he was
The main
Chester.
character?
What?
He was Chester from 2001 to 2005.
Oh yeah, then he was replaced with Jason. God, I want to see. That was during the
You
time.
guys remember Agent Cody Banks?
Okay,
I
he's that
vaguely
guy.
do. I vaguely do.
I don't want to.
Wow.
This guy looks like Chris Hardwick with a smaller head.
Frankie Muniz, believe it or not, he actually doesn't remember a lot of his time on Malcolm in the Middle.
Really?
I can imagine that.
They blocked out or repressed memories or just doesn't remember?
Honestly, I think it might be a health issue.
Life is
Some kind of memory loss.
unfair.
Too soon, Evan.
Oh god.
King's Foil. That's the name of his band.
King's Foil. What kind of music does he play?
I
Ramstein.
don't know. Rammstein.
Rammstein?
Rammstein. I gotta look this up. Wait, look it up. See what he plays.
What does he play?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I think he's I'm looking at this music video. Is that him?
Genres.
Guitar?
Genres. Indie rock. Cruiser, what is that?
Indie rock.
Indie rock is what you hear when you walk in the American Eagle or Hollister.
Oh god, that's a shame. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can play a little bit of his music. So just for
All
this.
right, copyright struck. Here we go.
Not if it's 3
Because
seconds.
The Fat Twitch band.
Muniz, what's the name of his band?
Is that him? Is he the drummer?
Yeah, he is. King's Foil.
He's not bad. All right, here we go. Let's get copyright struck, boys
Okay,
and
I'm
girls.
just gonna play this one here.
The Fat Torch Band coming.
Frankie Muniz artistic profile trick drums. Let me hear this. I got some Windows Movie Maker fonts here.
You know what? He's not a bad drummer.
Let me see here. Artistic profile.
It is.
Let me see. God, he still looks really nice, honestly.
Can't really hear.
He's got a good. He has like a really good thing with it.
Oh yeah, memory loss issues.
I'm listening to it right now. The song is called "What Your Mother Taught."
Yeah, that's the one I was listening to.
Ooh.
I was just listening to his artistic profile in this video called Trick Drums USA. I don't know what that is, but it's one thing there. He looks really cool, man. He looks like he still looks like he was in Cody Banks. And Big Fat Liar, and whatever the hell else he was in. It's like when you look back and you realize, like I remember earlier last year, I was watching videos of Aaron Carter performing just Aaron's Party Come Get It. Huh?
I remember that night because it was a rabbit hole. We went from that one kid that used to sing "I Love It" or whatever the name of the song was.
No, that was Sammy.
Sammy, yeah.
Sammy, I like it.
We started talking about Aaron Carter, then we went to Sammy, then we went to N.T.S being on the first Pokemon movie CD.
Wow.
That was a weird night after that stream.
What did they sing on the Pokemon CD? Was it like the opening?
Hold on, I gotta look it up again.
I wanna be the very best.
That would be actually really cool if they did.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
If they have a reunion, I'm gonna have a bunch of Pokemon fans just shout that. You you ever seen that video of the whole concert singing the Pokemon theme song?
Someday, Somewhere. That's what this song.
I forget which song that was.
I think it's one of the songs that played during the credits.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's like when you watch like Pokemon the movie 2 and you hear that random Weird Al song.
It was weird. Like a lot of
it was
anime
weird.
movies back then
Yeah.
used like American songs in their credits.
Okay,
Yeah.
just listen to a good chunk of it. It's
okay.
it's okay.
He's better
Granted,
than
this is just one.
he's better than
it's
Macaulay
just-
Culkin. Can you say that?
It's let me get my sentence out.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Gather your thoughts.
It's not bad. Granted, it is just one song. I'll be curious to see what the rest of the catalog sounds. But I am curious to hear what else he can do. However, I will notice that it seems like they're throughout the music video, they're trying to hide the fact that it's Frankie on the drums.
Yeah. You get like one half glimpse of his face and it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. The other time was like, him behind the kit, hitting the drum head, or just the back of his head, slightly blurry. And then you get like that one, or those few frames, like, oh, it's him! Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. Like, hey, oh.
I just wonder, like, if you were to look this guy up on YouTube, how many videos would just be of Frankie just playing drums? But the best way you could put it, like, Cruiser, is do they sound better than Macaulay Culkin?
I never heard Macaulay's band, so I can't say.
It's very
I
bad.
didn't know you had a band.
Yeah.
I will say it sounds better than Corey Feldman's band.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it with childhood celebrities forming bands? The only one I think that didn't do that was Jonathan Lipnicki.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh, you gotta.
I liked him in Littlest Vampire.
Oh my God! You gotta see what he looks like now. He looks like he could.
Oh,
He
no.
looks like he will destroy you.
Oh no!
I forgot how good NSYNC actually was. Like they sound pretty good.
And he was in Jerry Maguire.
Let's see, Jonathan Lipnicki.
Yeah, I'm looking him up.
Oh my God!
Speaking
The
of
guy
the
has a
90s.
fucking has like an 8-pack now. Or
Speaking
Yeah.
of the 90s,
like a 6.5.
Big deal, I got a keg.
we have yeah right. We have this con in Philly
Oh,
called
he was in, like,
Keystone
Fight.
Comic Con,
Yeah.
and last year their biggest guest was Tom Holland. Well, this year they decided, hey, 90s kids, you like Boys Meet World? Here you go. Here's the cast.
That's Cruiser's
Awesome.
jam back then. You actually have
Mr. Feeney's gonna be there. So me and John are gonna walk up there.
You should.
I remember when I met Ryder Strong, who was the actor who played Sean Hunter. The first thing I say to him is like, "Hey, I don't mean to be rude," but he goes, "Uh-oh." Well, I just want to know, what kind of a name is Ryder Strong? That's literally his name. And he goes like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, he explained to me that his dad's first name is Arthur. His middle name is King. Arthur King Strong. So they wanted something that sounded just as regal without being too cheesy. So they came up with Ryder King Strong. Like,
That's a king I'd follow in the battle.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's what you tell all the ladies.
But
Yeah,
also,
Ryder Strong.
Trekkies out there. William Shatner, Walter Cohen, and George Takei will be there.
Nice, man. Like, the one thing, I'm actually going to be going to Tupelo a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be meeting Jim Cummings for the first time. Bruce and I are going like a day early just to make something for him.
Wait, which con are you talking about?
Me? Or
So
him?
the
Yeah.
Keystone Comic Con in Philly.
Oh, okay, Keystone. Okay.
Wonder where it's being held. Anyway, basically, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's really cool. I've never been to a lot of conventions in Philly. The only other one I thought that was there was, aside from Too Many Games, is that still there, or is it?
Yeah. They're actually announcing guests now too. Boogie was there last year.
Yeah, I know. I think Kat Icarus was there at one year, in which case I would have said I would have wanted you to get a shout out from him.
If Boogie's there this year, I'm gonna just walk right out to him and go, dude, just get it together.
There's also the Cherry Blossom Festival.
Just get it together, dude.
Hold on, because I've been wanting to know about this. Like, what's happened to Boogie 2988 all of a sudden that people are talking about?
Do you know Wings of Redemption or Dark Side Phil?
Oh yes, I love those stories.
Yeah, he's turning into those guys.
In what regard?
It just how do I put this?
What?
He's like, I don't know, like he's like, oh yeah, you know, he's trying to make all these people hate David Hayter. I'm sorry. He's trying to make all these people hate him now, and he's like, oh yeah, I promise you guys, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm not losing weight. Look at me, and he just tries to make a spectacle out of everything he does. Pretty much, he's turning into Wings of Redemption.
So he's just crazy.
Lovely.
No, everybody's just gonna end up hating Boogie.
That's all I know. But like,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Poor Boogie. So I kind of just want to walk. I gotta go to too
I
many.
think I saw a whole video about Boogie. He's
There's
like,
a
the
bunch
gamer.
of them.
Is like just
Yeah, Mudahar did one on Boogie.
yeah.
AKA Some Ordinary Gamers, one of my favorite YouTuber.
And it's
Oh my God.
like my sister's boyfriend's like, here, you gotta see this. Like, I have no idea who this guy is. It's
Oh,
like, okay,
he's
I now
hilarious.
know more than I ever wanted to know about the guy.
God, Some
Yeah,
Ordinary
Some
Gamers.
Ordinary Gamers Mudahar's a hilarious guy. I love his channel.
Oh yeah, Some Ordinary Gamers. He played my game one time.
Critical has done a video on him. Tech Review USA's done multiple videos on the guy. I
Yikes.
think even the Tumor of YouTube, Keemstar, has done one.
Yeah. I only know Keemstar through reputation.
I only know Keemstar through Leafy.
I don't know who Teamstar is in general. Juan,
Drama
why don't you
channel.
explain for the
YouTube
kids?
Drama.
Okay, I could only sum it up for one me. Alex is up. All right, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Nah.
Get hot banned real fast on Twitch.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Have you ever seen the YouTube meme of the guy screaming Alex is an effing N-word? That's
Oh
the guy.
my God.
That's
Yeah.
Keemstar. That's all you need to know about him.
Yeah.
And the fact that Leafy called him a gnome for like 2.5 years.
Oh my God.
But
Jeez.
What happened?
David Hayter's gonna be at
David Hayter, man, really?
I kind of want him to go dummy thick.
What about the Cherry Blossom Festival? Are you gonna go? Do you go attend that?
What is that?
It's like It's like a 7-day long event. There's like different things going on there.
7-day con.
And that, well, it's not so much a con. It's like a festival where the cherry blossoms appear, and like basically at the last day they have like a big anime.
Where?
I don't know where it is this year. It's in Philadelphia. I know that.
Hmm.
I'll look it up for you. In the meantime,
Sounds
Cruiser,
like a Japanese thing, definitely.
I know one day they have like.
Where they
I'm
have
doing
cherry
one
blossom.
Japanese thing. I'm going to Otakon in DC.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah, me and Darren are going, and I'm gonna go as Darth Maul.
Woo!
Really?
I'm gonna run
Okay,
around the
so-
con. I'm gonna
Okay.
run around the con screaming, Kenobi! Hunting for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice. And if you find him, you must battle.
I will.
Yeah, let me see. Cherry Blossom Festival.
Either
This...
him or Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay, Philadelphia Cherry Blossom Festival. Cruiser.
Yeah.
After I'm done here, I'm gonna let you talk about this. What you did. The full event listing will be available. It's available on February 2020. I'm just gonna send you a link to their Facebook page. In the meantime, Cruiser went to go see a movie this weekend. It's the one that everybody won't shut the fuck up about.
Yeah.
So Cruiser, let's just put it like this. For the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, is Sonic living most of his life living in a gangster's paradise?
More gangster than you'll ever be, Evan.
Get roasted,
I
nerd.
can't tell whether that's a roast or a compliment because of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Yes.
but you know what I'm saying?
The movie is as good as everyone is saying it is. At least good for what it is, because it is a buddy road trip movie. But it is very respectful to the character. The source material, there is plenty there for old school fans to geek out over, and plenty for the new fans to grab onto.
Nice.
Okay, interesting. I will also tell you this: there are 2 post-credit scenes. So after you see the first one, stay in your seat. No spoilers.
Yeah. Good to know.
The one thing though that I honestly wish I could take points away, but I really can't, just because this is in virtually every single movie. Even the best ones do this. Is the product placement.
Like
Yeah.
it was more obvious than other places.
Like I'll give you an example here. Here of a good one.
Alright.
In the movie Logan, somewhere in the beginning of the movie, he's kind of, Logan's kind of washing himself up. I guess he was in some sort of a fight, and they're in this real gritty, grimy room, and right next to the sink is a container of OxyClean. And looking so bright and flashy within the scene, but they don't even mention it. It's just there.
You guys gotta see you gotta see the ones in Man of Steel. They're the worst.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What about the ones in the first Jurassic World movie? It was literally nothing but product placement in the movie. Look, there's Dairy Queen and Zales and all Taco Bell. Or in Death Stranding, where you literally are forced to drink Monster Energy.
That or in half the anime where they're trying to get you to buy Pizza Hut.
It's worse than 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh yeah, I remember 8 Crazy Nights.
I remember I was
That's
watching
The company logos and mascots come to life to talk to Adam Sandler.
I remember that.
There's like this one anime.
I had repressed that memory.
And they went to like a coffee shop, and it had like a semi-reminiscent logo, the Starbucks logo.
Yeah.
And the main character looks at it, he goes, "Can we get away with this?"
Oh boy.
I was like, wow. I didn't think they'd bring any attention. He just stared at the coffee cup and go, "Wait, can we get away with this?"
Now, as for how the Sonic movie did it, the human character and his girlfriend are saying, or I think they may be married, I can't remember, but basically saying that, he said, you could do this through that app on your phone. She goes, and the guy says, the only app I have on my phone is the Olive Garden app.
Cruiser. I need you to repeat that again because I didn't really pick it up.
I heard him.
What do you say?
I said, the only app I have on my phone is the Olive Garden app.
Oh.
Yeah, and then suddenly they said they're trying to move to San Francisco, and his girlfriend goes, "Hey, check it out! I just found this great apartment on Zwillow."
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
It shows the website and everything.
Well, it's called Zillow, but did they say Zwillow or Zillow?
Well, it says ZWILLOW.
Oh, okay.
Oh
But the
my
actual website is without the first W.
I remember seeing the W in there, but whatever. But
Whatever.
then suddenly, towards the end of the movie, this isn't really a spoiler, but this is where the product placement comes back in.
Yeah.
The guy is given a gift for all of his hard work, and it's a $50 coupon or gift card for Olive Garden.
Sonic
even
and
the
Olive
guy
Garden,
goes-
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and even the guy goes like, do you know they have never-ending breadsticks and salads? I'm
They
like,
missed the opportunity though.
Which
They
was?
should have
Yeah,
did
should've gone
Sonic.
to Sonic.
Yeah, with Sonic. Especially since you can get chili cheese dogs there, and Sonic loves his chili cheese dog.
They did. They really did miss out on a golden opportunity.
Sonic,
right
give
there.
us free stuff.
Like, I bet there was something stopping them. It's like, if like,
not
somebody's working on the
and not
Sonic
to-
movie, it's like, go to the fast food place. Dang.
And not to mention, Arby's is the one that has the Sonic movie toys and their kids meal.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
why
like-
pick Olive Garden? I mean, Olive Garden's disgusting.
I know, right?
Honestly, I'm just not a big fan of Italian foods.
Well, you know, I heard.
Uh,
I
I used,
that
to,
worked at
I used to love Olive Gardens, but then I tried actual authentic Italian restaurants. Like, they've ruined Olive Gardens.
The only
for
thing I
me.
liked at Olive Garden was the breadsticks. I hate how their salads are so
Yeah.
chunky. Like, you ever seen that Family Guy gag about ordering a salad at a local pizzeria?
We treat you like
Yeah!
family, and then they went back to the Olive Garden for like the 5th time episode, and then Joe goes to say no, Quagmire goes to say it at the end of the episode, and Peter's like, no.
No, I was referring to that one Family Guy gag about ordering a salad at a pizzeria, and it's just like, okay, we put the whole head of lettuce in there and just like some.
Yeah.
You ever seen the Family Guy gag with it was like Olive Garden? They just kept going back to Olive Garden for some reason.
No.
No.
It was weird. It's in like one of the
Yeah.
newer seasons.
From one thing I've heard from the
Yeah.
movie.
I had a buddy that worked at Carrabba's, and he said that some guy came over from the Olive Garden kitchen. He was like, "Yeah, all they do is microwave their food, dude. They don't even cook it."
Yeah, Carrabba's is a good place.
I will say that anyway, from one thing I've heard from the Sonic movie, I heard Jim Carrey's the best thing in the movie from what I've heard.
He's definitely up there. Yeah, he really is.
Oh my god.
And is it full on Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey? Not exactly. He does definitely play it off more as like he's an actual genius.
Yeah.
And
Is he
you'll
like
also,
an unhinged genius?
yeah, and one thing he actually has on his gloves is actually a control pad to control all of his drones. But the thing is, if you actually really look at it, the control pad that's built into his glove looks like a Sega Genesis controller.
Really?
Oh,
That's really
like
cute.
a power glove.
It's not a power glove. It's like about
Oh.
because the buttons are like about that big. Like the whole
Oh.
controller thing is like about that big, and he just
Huh.
presses the buttons, and there you go.
They knew what they were doing there. I
Wow.
still gotta see it, see from what I've heard there. So, how much butt rock do we get in the movie?
Butt rock.
You don't know? Yeah, butt rock, the music in Sonic.
Oh,
Motherfucking butt rock.
I have no idea.
You've never heard of the term butt rock?
No.
I've heard of it, but to be honest
No,
with
and
you,
I'm kind of glad I didn't.
It's basically take any of the music from Sonic. Any of the music from Sonic, like the whole like power metal friggin' rock, whatever.
no, dude, power
Okay, let me
metal
just-
is not butt rock.
I got it up the definition up here just to kind of like put this to kind of describe what it is. A popular term referring to subgenre of hard rock strongly influenced by post-grunge and nu metal. Originating in the mid-90s, butt rock is comprised of raspy vocals similar to Pearl Jam, Creed, or Nirvana, backed with radio frequency guitar riffs, drum beats, and bass lines. Vidi vidi vici,
Why
you
is it
got butt
called
rock.
butt rock though?
Let me see here. I don't know. I'm not really seeing why they call it butt rock. Butt rock, to identify a band trademark with cheap, unoriginal song lyrics. In other words, every single Pokemon opening out there. The vocalist hiding his lack of vocal talent by producing a deep, raspy voice. Like Creed and Nickelback. A term to identify any song composed by a butt rock band or any individual song that possesses butt rock qualities. The term identifying anything abstract or concrete that is distasteful, poorly conceived, or overtly offensive.
Hmm.
So yeah, basically
Alright.
that's what I'm seeing a lot of it. I moved down here. All I'm seeing are pictures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why it's called butt rock. That's why I'm the only definition thing I'm not getting.
I don't get it either, but to be honest, I have my own little theory about music. And that is, music is so subjective that it's actually too subjective. You can basically label anything as butt rock because there's basically just guidelines. It's not an actual rule.
So, like, if I was to draw Venn diagrams of, like, different genres of music, like, how many bands would straddle those different subgenres?
I mean,
Yes.
like supposedly, like a butt rock band that I hear or a band that gets labeled that was Buck Cherry. Now, however, I am looking, according to Google at least, they're labeling bands like Motley Crue, Seether, Bon Jovi, 3 Days Grace, Scorpions, Three Doors Down, Breaking Benjamin, Guns N' Roses, Poison. Are you kidding me?
These things are what Google calls butt rock?
Yes, or at least found on the web, according to this thing.
Okay.
And basically, none of these bands sound the same. So you have a giant inconsistency with your definition. So as far as I'm concerned,
I don't know, man. I'm looking at I'm just reading what I got for definition, man. I'm not saying it's accurate. I don't know music too well.
Yeah.
And all I can say is that the people who are using this label can shove it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's now.
Like the term needs to be easily defined, and it's like if it's consistent, it's like okay, this is what we know as this word.
I never thought I'd hear the word butt rock so many times in my life.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, you introduced us to the concept butt rock.
I don't know. It's been a concept for a long time. Apparently, it's been a concept since the mid-90s.
See, because to me, butt rock sounds like farting into a microphone.
Yeah.
Hey, you can. Hey, let's just.
But wait, there's rock.
Like I was listening to the Sega 3DX version of the Doom theme, and it sounds like ass, right? It sounds literally like someone's farting it out. And the top comment is, "It has been my dream to have the ability to fart out the Doom theme all my life."
Oh. Dang.
Come on, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like it. No.
What? Did you look it up?
No, the new Fanatic costume.
There's a new Philadelphia Fanatic cosplay, Doom?
Yeah.
Send it to me. I want to see what the Fanatic's looking like now.
Hi, Gritty. It's my boy.
You gotta show me what we got. What's the Fanatic looking like?
Hold on. Just Ants chat at.
No, don't put it in the answer. Just send it to me on Messenger. Because if I do go to oh wait, no, I can do it on my phone, on my end too. Let's have a look and see what what Fanatic is looking like. Where's the Fanatic? I want to see the Fanatic. We don't know what the Philly Fanatic is. He's the mascot of the Philadelphia Phillies, and he Did you post it? Ants chat.
No, I'm laughing at Gritty.
What the fuck? Why was I greeted with a picture of Brawny Buck and Heather Blossom?
Yeah, I don't know what you posted it.
I don't remember.
This is
okay, I'm looking at a video. We got the Fanatic. Has he always had a blue tail?
No, that's like some of the changes he's made.
I like his eyelash. He's not that bad.
I don't like it.
Fanatic he has good eyelashes. He basically has a blue tail, like a blue. The end of his tail is blue, and he has like streamering eyelashes. That's just take a look. This is what he looks like. Cruiser.
Aww.
Looks like a Barney reject.
Yeah, kind of does.
You dissing the Fanatic.
You can fit to the bottom half.
I don't know what you just said.
How many people can he fit in the bottom half?
I don't know. Dwan, answer that question.
How many bottoms can you fit into the people half?
Oh. I love the Fanatic. I like how he used to be red, and you had to make him green. It was really cool.
He used to be red? Makes me think of Oscar the Grouch,
He did-
where like before he got popped, he was orange, and then they say, "Hey, make Oscar the Grouch green."
I don't know exactly how it worked. Juan, I need you to correct me on this one. He was red.
I don't remember.
It was
All
like
I know is that Gritty's our new god now.
I know that I can remember that it was like opening season he goes red, and when the real season like starts up, it like he goes green.
But yeah, no, Gritty's our new god now.
Hmm.
Philly fanatic. I wonder if there's any fan art of Gritty. Even
There's a lot of fan art of Gritty.
he looks like a mixture of the honeycomb monster, the friggin'
Yeah, I
Yeti
remember
from-
the honeycomb monster. I forgot about that.
he looks like the Yeti from To Catch a Yeti. He also looks like
Yeah, but he'll also steal your purse at a Flyers game and beat up a child.
what?
What?
I'm sorry. Can you no what?
Which part am I repeating?
He beat up a child. Can you like explain that to me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, some father and son tried to charge Gritty for punching a 13-year-old boy.
Let me see. Gritty
Was he provoked?
Gritty punches a kid. Oh my
I don't
god.
know why. He didn't do it. He was cleared of all the charges, but still, you know.
Philadelphia comes up with weird
Gritty
sports
beat
mascots.
a child. We all love Gritty.
Hockey's a good sports. I mean, why is it that Philadelphia always has to come up with these weird mascots? Don't even get me started with Blue Rocks.
The Blue Rocks really isn't Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Wilmington.
That's Wilmington, and technically they're a minor league team, the Kansas City Royals. So
Yep.
they're technically Kansas City.
Yeah. Although Mr. Celery is still awesome.
Yeah. Then we have Swoop and Franklin.
Franklin.
Yeah, it's the dog for the Sixers mascot.
Ooh.
The Sixers.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Sixers. Sorry, I'm not a Sixers fan. Sorry, man.
But yeah, I witnessed Gritty steal people's purses at a Flyers game
When was the last time you ever went to a Sixers game?
2 years ago.
How are they doing?
Doing all right.
I don't know. Flyers are coming down to the Amway in a couple of weeks.
I know.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting tickets, but it was on a time when I was gone. That was the thing.
Should you get tickets?
I can't. I'm not gonna be here.
It sounds like you guys are talking about sports. I know jack shit about those.
Yeah.
Do you know
I don't keep up with sports.
Puck
except
goes
for
down the ice
Super Bowl
and
World Series.
hits back of the neck.
The only thing I know is that the ball is usually shaped like a cube. That's about all I know.
Oh my
Fair
god.
enough.
Is that the who is that?
I have no idea what it is.
It looks like one of the
It looks like if the annoying orange turned mean.
Looked like if the annoying orange took fistful of ecstasy.
It looks like every mascot that you would think Florida sports would have.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is for Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Syracuse.
What you got? What is
Cowtails.
Cowtails?
Oh, I've tried cowtails. Those
I've-
are fun.
I didn't like them. I
used
didn't
to
like
like
cowtails.
those.
Yeah.
3 for
They
99
take
cents.
a while to eat.
Yeah,
3 for 99 cents. What can I say?
how dare I not use my normal picture for the stream?
Yeah, your fusion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Forgot.
Unlimited power.
God, we were watching Halloween Town, right? I was at a potluck at work, and we were watching Halloween Town, and we see the ending where this guy, I don't know what his name is, he's just this dude that looks like Palpatine. I just shout out in the middle of the crowd, "This is what Palpatine did between episode 6 and 9," and the whole room bursts out laughing.
Wow.
He says episode 6 and 9 when I just get done writing this on his forehead.
Nut.
Oh god.
Oh my
Jesus,
God.
dead eyes.
Look at
I don't
that.
like the zoom in.
It's good makeup, in my opinion. It's actually not a bad effect.
Yeah. It was
He
so
looks like-
campy. He loved every minute of
Yeah,
playing
he was
Palpatine.
amazing. Ian McDermott. I can never pronounce his last name wrong. Right.
McDermott.
Yeah.
McDermott or McDermott.
Yeah, McDermott.
He looks like he belongs in the home.
More than you can imagine.
Was he? Was he the same guy who played in the original?
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah.
Cities?
Yeah,
It's
he's-
amazing how like he played his like older self, and then he's an older actor, but he's playing himself in the prequels, and he's younger. So it's like it's
He's
the
been in-
age.
I think he's been in all 9, right?
Yeah, well, not technically.
Wow.
Not technically. If you want to be more specific, he's been in, well, like 7, I believe.
Trilogies.
Yeah.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 5,
He was
6,
in the
9.
Phantom
Yeah,
Menace.
5 and 6.
Not.
He was
Yeah,
in
he's been in
Phantom
6.
Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Empire, Return of the Jedi. You hear his voice in Force Awakens and in The Last Jedi, and then he was in Rise and Fall of Skywalker.
Yeah.
The
Get it?
Rise and Fall of Skywalker.
Sounds like a
The
true
end
Hollywood
fall in
story.
parentheses.
This is the true Hollywood story, the rise and fall of Skywalker.
The rags to riches to rags.
Luke Skywalker tried ecstasy at the age of...
Like, what was in that blue milk?
If only this is what you get. It's like I only did it because my aunt and uncle would not let me go to the Tashi station to get some power converters. Okay, Mark Hamill has a thing where if you give him a Star Wars trading card, he'll write a different joke on it. My favorite one
Give
is
him a what?
what?
If you give him a what?
A Star Wars trading card. There's a trading card collection.
Oh.
My favorite one is the one of Luke standing in front of his burning building, and he writes down there, so does this mean I can go to the Tashi station now? Mark Hamill.
God dang.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Mark Hamill, it is so funny to like hear him as the Fire Lord in Avatar: The Last
Yeah,
Airbender,
man.
and just to think, okay, this guy who played the Joker, this guy who played Luke Skywalker,
God, I want to interview that guy.
and he
so
also
bad.
plays Skips in regular show.
I
It's like
never
just thinking
thought-
of the range of this guy.
Never thought I could hate... Oh, and he played Master Ericus in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that was a good voice
I
in my
didn't
opinion.
know
Say
that.
what you will about the Kingdom Hearts series, he does a good voice acting in that one. I barely even recognize him. It was really cool. Like it's one of my
Such a
dreams.
range.
It's one of my dreams for me and my dad to just sit down on a web browser and just interview the guy, just ask him questions.
I just want
Oh man.
Because my dad are Star Wars fanatics. Like I told him, if he's coming to MegaCon,
Yeah.
we're going.
You missed a chance for him to follow you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
He
not.
screwed
Right.
up on a tweet.
What do you mean?
Mark
Yeah,
Hamill
hold
screwed
up.
up on a tweet?
Yeah, so this is what happened. The tweet was, let me see, this is a couple of days ago. He was tweeting some guy, and the guy said, and Mark Hamill said, if you can find the original tweet, I'll follow you. And everybody found the original. Yeah, he says, I'm gonna frame this tweet, say something, and then Mark Hamill says, I said when I followed you for sending a screenshot, I only meant the first person who sent it. It was poorly worded, but because
Oh.
of my word, I'll do a special 24-hour file that expires with the honors of the hundreds who
I
participated.
remember
I
that.
value all of you.
I remember the guy
Wow.
tweeting that. Actually, I remember that tweet. Like I would do the same thing if Mark Hamill had tweeted at me. I would totally have that thing framed on my wall.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, how many people are following him now? Let me see there. Mark Hamill himself. He's being followed by 3.6 million people.
Woo.
I want to meet him so bad.
I know, man. I want to just say hi to him.
He seems like a chill, authentic guy.
Following 602 people.
Until you bring up politics around him, so stay away from that.
Anyway, like one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
sure.
He hates
Well,
Dolan.
celebrities.
He completely hates Dolan.
Anyway,
Nolan, the comic? Or.
No, it's just when we meme around, we call it Trump Dolan, so we don't have to actually use his name.
Anyway, there's one moment I remember he was a guest at Star Wars Weekends and Disney World, and one person asked him, "What would it be like if the Joker was Darth Vader in the 'I am your father' scene?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
I
I saw
remember
that.
seeing
I
that
saw
voice.
Sorry, boy. Boy, if truth hurts. Oh my god.
Let's see here. And what else has been going on lately? I'm running on dry here. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I actually did reconstruct that side of my room so that I can use as a set for my musical commentary videos. Like I got all, if not all, at least most of my band autographs on that side of the wall, so that it just makes for a good set. Rearrange some things. I had to move some autographs out into the hallway. I have way too many. Like, what should I? Like,
have you counted how many autograph frames you have?
Better than counting how many autographs he has in
that
general.
are not framed.
Yeah, I was about to say better yet with Sorry, Brawny posted a gif of him hitting himself with a door saying.
It's like that joke in the old cartoons where it's like, you want to see my grandkids? And then they open the wall and it folds down like 3 miles long. Autographs. You want to see my autographs?
Cruiser,
I'm walking down the street one day. What the heck is this autograph doing down here?
Like, Cruiser, I'm actually surprised. Like, okay, the book, if you watched me and Cruiser and Brawny's like collab video on Legends of Everfree, the book I'm holding is actually a book that belongs to Cruiser, and it's just filled with autographs.
Mm-hmm.
The entire time I was looking at the autographed image of the girl who played Amanda from Saw.
Amanda from what?
Then I flip it over and I
Smith.
whenever you see me flip the page, it always flips to Costas Mandalore. I'm like,
yeah.
I have no idea who that.
I remember flipping that. There's like, I think there was a blooper. I'm like, holy shit, he's got Costas Mandalore's autograph.
Imagine if Costas Mandalore was on Mandalorian.
Oh my god.
The name fits.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, like...
but yeah, I did put. I actually need to probably get a new one of those books because stop it, Katie. That book is falling apart.
Oh, sorry, is that my fault?
Everything's your fault.
Man.
Yes, it's always your fault.
That was Rammstein.
Yes, it was. So yeah, so I'm just going to be keeping my eye on just music news, making my little commentary videos, try to build that up, and hopefully try to develop that following. And those videos I don't really intend to send to ShadedScytheStudios because they got to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, but any music related videos I make that are going to require some time, some editing, maybe some production, yeah, those will go to ShadedScytheStudios and my website first. Yeah, so quick commentary videos going straight to the channel.
Well, it's gonna be on the website. It just won't be on it first, right? Unless you don't want it on the website. What do you mean?
Well, dude, I thought you going to be there to upload.
Sorry, go on.
Say what you're going to.
I was gonna say you said it wasn't gonna go on the website first, right?
Yeah, because when it comes to making these comments.
I'm not saying you can't. I was just trying to emphasize that. I mean, like, I'm still gonna put it on there. It's just not gonna go on there first. That's what it said. What I said.
Yeah. So. Shut up, you. And the thing also in I think like maybe 6 weeks now, I'm gonna be flying up to California.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up.
I gotta get a Hoof Rock episode done soon.
1.5 months.
Yeah. Yes, that needs to happen soon.
I'm waiting for your instructions.
Well, I need to record it, and my next day off, I believe, is going to be Wednesday. So that's when I can record the next Hoof Rock. And
next week.
Evan wants me to record like some impromptu rants.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. What I want you to do is record it in case I can make it work.
I was wondering about that. Like, why does he want this?
Because I want to
write everything.
I was basically going to make it feel like you were going to. What I want you to do. I mean, like, I want you to record yourself saying the original script, and while you're doing it, you're memorizing each key point. Then I want you to like pretend. Then I want you to like record yourself with your cell phone or something like that, like as if you just watched it. You just watched it. right there, and you just got pissed off about what you just saw. Because this is your put like this way. I don't know if it's spoiling, but this is your first. Hold on, your
first what?
Hold on,
I think your audio cut out.
Hold on, I'm just going to one moment, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is your first angry rant.
Yes, it is.
So I wanted to think it's your first or possibly only angry rant. You should make it perfectly authentic as you possibly can. What are you doing?
Got something stuck in my teeth.
Ugh, hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you hate. I hate when you have to go to work, you get something like stuck in your teeth, and you have to like try and live with it all day, unless you have that dental floss. And yes, I always have a thing of dental floss with me. That's not even sarcasm. I kind of do.
Yeah. Makes me think of in Austin Powers where the first one is like I always carry this with me just in case, and dental floss, and it's like, okay, I get it, I have bad teeth. He's like, no, Austin, like use it to like get away from the trap.
Well, he's British, so yeah.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
God, I was actually talking to Ed.
Why do Brits have bad teeth? Why is that the stereotype?
I know. I
don't.
Do they not have good dental?
I don't know, but I remember when Billy Mays was still alive, he was arguing with his friend Anthony Sullivan, who is British, about England for some reason, and he goes like, "Oh, I love England. I go to get my dental work done all the time."
Oh, and you thought my Al Qaeda baseball thing was offensive, man. Anyway, like, the thing is that, like, well, that's the thing, like, I know a lot of British people. I've whenever I do Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, like, I meet a lot of people there, and, like, son of a bitch. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at something on my thing there. And, okay, you know what? I gotta get out of this conversation.
I have an excellent idea.
Is there another just time where I talk about wrestling?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
This week in wrestling. All right. Try to do all this from memory because my memory somewhat okay. But I like doing it from memory because it makes it funnier because I can't remember half the crap that happened. I should really start taking notes for this. It's like Monday is so far away, and trying to remember way back like a week ago, it's kind of hard. I'm going to talk about the interesting stuff that happened on SmackDown, since SmackDown is the most recent show. So last week, not the Friday that just passed, but the Friday before that, I was watching SmackDown, and I had noticed like some kind of weird camera glitch. They were in Canada. I thought somebody just tripped over the cable, and the camera glitched, and it was maybe something interfering in Canada, like a snowstorm or something. Whatever, it was fine. We all went past it. This week, the camera glitch happened again. So now we think it's a debuting wrestler. It could either be the re-debut of Mustafa Ali, who hasn't been on TV for a while, or the debut of Killer Kross, who they just signed. That was pretty much the most interesting thing that happened, other than Goldberg came out to talk about his match with The Fiend on Thursday at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. And this man got on live TV and hit the worst spear I've ever seen in human history. Goldberg, please retire, man. I'm sorry. This was the worst looking spear I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was god awful. Like I said, other than that, there was nothing really interesting happening on SmackDown. There was a couple of good matches. First match of the night was the Usos and the New Day teaming up against John Morrison and The Miz and Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry, Robert Roode now. That match was okay. There was a number one contendership for the women's championship match that happened. Naomi went over. That match was just okay. Really wasn't too many matches. Like I said, the only real interesting part was that whole camera glitch thing, because the whole fan base is wondering, like, who could it be? Is it Chris Jericho? Is he done with AEW? We won't know yet. Probably won't know until after Mania. Then.
Whatever happened to JBL? Is he still there?
No. So in 2016, they got this new announcer, Mauro Ranallo. JBL apparently was bullying him, so Mara went to NXT. And JBL's like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave record before I get fired.
Go on.
So now he's doing like charity work around the world or something.
Remember when JBL used to be a badass in the Acolytes?
Oh yeah.
And then suddenly he became like this Wall Street guy. I'm like, how did this happen?
Vince McMahon.
Really? Like he decided to break up the Acolytes?
Yeah, Vince likes to kill good things that are happening. And so now I got a recap for Monday Night Raw, and now I'm starting to remember things.
Okay.
The first thing was Matt Hardy came out and was like, well, why are you attacking me now, Randy? Come on, let's have this match. He's in a neck brace. Randy comes out, RKO's Matt Hardy, concertos Matt Hardy again, and then just brutally beat down Matt Hardy for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. The crowd was cheering for this for some reason. I don't know why. Puts Matt Hardy's head and neck on the stairs and then slams the chair into Matt Hardy's head. I don't know if they're writing him off TV for good or just for a while so Matt Hardy can re-debut his broken character. There's this gimmick that he had in Impact a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're going to try to re-debut that. That was a good segment. Aleister Black versus Eric Rowan. I wasn't paying attention to that match. Charlotte Flair chose Rhea Ripley to face off at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's Championship. She just explained why that happened. Some stuff happened with one of the titles. It doesn't matter. Drew McIntyre versus MVP. That was a match. Bobby Lashley and Angel Garza versus Rusev and Humberto Carrillo. That was a match that it was a good match, but like I got nothing out of it from any of those guys. Natalya versus Kairi Sane, which big congratulations to Kairi Sane. She just got married this past week. And then the main event was Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders versus Buddy Murphy. Oh, I'm sorry, just Murphy now and the AOP. And then match of the night for NXT was the Velveteen Dream versus Roderick Strong. It was a very good match. That was WWE for this week. Some good matches, some interesting stuff, but nothing too entertaining.
Having fun with that?
No.
No.
Not
It's like just straight up. No. Are you having fun, Juan?
Just,
No. Oh.
It's just some stuff that happens on in the background now, because it's not it's not, you know, it's not like what it used to be. There's no characters, right? There's like a few, but there's no characters that we used to care about.
Really?
Yeah, like when you saw Stone Cold, you knew that Stone Cold. You knew he was beating somebody up. Yeah, when you saw The Rock, you knew that was The Rock. You saw Triple H and D-Generation X, you knew who they were. These guys are just like, okay, who's this guy? Why do I care about him?
Really?
Oh, cool. He can do a flip. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think I'm going to learn a lot more wrestling because my boyfriend is all into wrestling, and the few times I've been up there and like we saw wrestling together, it's like, okay, I can appreciate it. I can understand the dramatics and the performance and the acrobatics involved and just everything. So like I'm actually going to eventually understand what you are all talking about.
There won't be words anymore. You'll be like, oh yeah, I know who Angel Garza is. No, yeah,
I know that reference.
Exactly.
I understood that reference.
Why does it look like Evan's trying to take an incriminating picture?
I do kind of actually. I'm just testing out my lens. That's all. I'm testing out my 300 millimeter lens while you're talking about there. I mean,
I'm also trying to test out the pose I'll be in the tree, sitting in the tree with.
Pretty cool lens, huh, with the wide angle attachment.
Why do I have a feeling like you're going to be in somebody's tree in somebody's backyard with that thing?
First of all, this is not the right lens to do that because it has a wide angle lens. Second of all, I'm going to let the viewers take a look there. Like I have this, I was just messing around with my camera a little bit there. I have to use this lens for something I haven't used in years.
Can we back up? Can we back up real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you know what the perfect lens to watch somebody from the window is?
Yeah.
He's got you there, dude.
Okay, okay. You actually want to know the reason? Okay, okay.
That's a wild.
All right.
No, I don't.
Okay.
If it's something
No. There's
incriminating,
actually
I
a
don't wanna
funny.
know the reason.
Okay, there's actually a funny story behind that actually, because like we were I was in my college photography class, right? And we were I learned a lot about lens and everything there, and basically you're not gonna even find this funny because
Then there was this blonde with the huge tits, and I tell you.
no,
man,
we
it
were
was-
all we did was just we watched like I think we were watching like shit. What was the Halloween where what was the one Halloween where Michael's stopped by rocks? What was that one? Halloween
Michael
6?
stopped by rock.
Halloween
was it 6? I thought that was 4.
There was one of the versions of 6. It was originally beginning because it was one of the versions of 6. It was like the director's cut where they lay the stones on the ground and Michael can't move. And we were watching the scene where the kid is like watching him with this one with the camera, and I think it was a camera, I can't remember, but like we're like, come on, man, that lens could look in that thing. That is so not going to work. Like, it was like so funny. It was just.
I remember.
No, go on. What do you remember?
Speaking of how we're talking about cameras and setting up shots and like that, I remember watching American Horror Story, and there was this interesting shot they pulled off where.
Which series are you talking about? Which season?
It's either the first or second, where basically
Either Murder House or
Asylum.
Asylum. Wait,
Yeah, where basically the shot starts upside down, but as it goes over this set, it starts to readjust the picture so that it's right side up when it gets to the end of it. And I'm like, what kind of a shot was that?
Talking about?
Yeah, like what kind of a shot was that?
Yeah. I
Like,
forgot what the context was, but yeah, the cinematography in American Story is brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I actually did go through the American Horror Story house when it came to Halloween Horror Night.
You mean the Murder House?
No, Halloween Horror Nights at Universal had a house that was based off of American Horror Story.
Cool.
And it was good. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that each section of this little walkthrough house was based off a particular season, but it wasn't labeled. You had to know what. You had to be very familiar with the shows to know if you were in Murder House, Asylum, etc.
Yeah. Freak Show, Coven. It's like I've watched every American Horror so far, even the 1981.
I can't really.
Did you guys see that Friends reunion retweet or tweet?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see it. I'm not a fan of Friends though. I'm sorry.
Friends had a reunion?
They're gonna have a reunion like HBO Max or something.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not a
Hey,
fan
we're
of
all old. Do you remember us from the 90s? How you doing? That's not.
It's like 30
I used to have a
years
shirt. I
later.
used to have a Friends shirt that just said "How you doing?" Yeah, my stepmom gave me that because it was too big for her.
Yeah, I never really watched Friends all that much. I knew it was there, but I just never watched it.
Yeah, it's
My
like
brother went on a huge Friends binge. It's like, I'm not sure if he's seen I think he's seen every episode. Okay.
At my job, they played the theme song, and I'm like, well,
It's like we're security guards, not pansies.
I told my friend, I was like, one day I'm gonna break into the phone room and just like switch it over to a complete like black metal playlist and scare all the old people that shop there.
Yeah, well, here's the way I see it.
They're just gonna come in. They're gonna open the door to start. Here's
Like I remember, I was telling my parents at dinner, like I don't get why this show is so popular. She's like, it was at a time when you didn't know. Yeah, well, I know. No, if it wasn't because we got Friends, we also got the movie Ed. So you're not gonna make any argument on that. It's the movie with the monkey that can play baseball.
Yeah.
Where one of the lead actors was playing the baseball player, and he had to team up with a monkey that could play baseball.
Oh boy.
I actually recently heard this comedy band called Psycho Stick. Some people out there may know them from when they
Comedy
worked
band.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard of that.
interested.
Yeah, where they recently actually did some project with James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. They did the opening.
Yeah, and they're the guys who also did that "Obey the Beard" song.
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
showed you.
Oh, I know them. I know
Yeah.
Obey the Beard.
Yeah.
That one made me laugh.
So I'm looking at their Spotify profile, and there's a song on there called "I Can Only Count to 4." And I'm like, what the hell is this? Turns out it was
1, 2, 3, 4.
Turns out it was a parody of Drowning Pools, but the bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
I can only count to 4.
Yeah, because if you'll notice that there is some repetitiveness in that song, and
Or as we call that, early 2000s YouTube. Every single video.
Let the bodies hit the
No! One video! Can I not see that, please?
I don't know. It was either that or Chop Suey.
And then you click on another video, and it was just 5 seconds of silence. No!
And then suddenly, I check out this other song. It just says NSFW, or not suitable for work. So I'm like, okay,
or not safe for work.
So I'm listening to okay, what's this? And it turns out it's them saying the F word to classical music.
Oh.
Like,
It's just so stupid.
Nice.
That is so stupid.
And
Brilliant.
I'm listening to this song. I'm getting an enjoyment out of it. And then the music stops. I'm like, what's this? And then I hear the guy say something that I really did not want to hear.
Oh,
He
no.
goes, he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Mann, speaker of Green Jello.
Oh.
No.
What does that mean?
That guy was my old mentor until he basically threw me under the bus.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
so sorry, man. You had to hear that, man.
Dang.
I have to admit, I've been seeing your face go from like giggles to
It's even more embarrassing that I know the whole story. I'm not gonna let you. I'm pretty sure you don't want to talk about it online, but like, you know, there's a reason why I removed Bruce's green Jello cosplay from the website.
Yeah, and I even told like some of my friends about that and just how bummed out I was. But like, I can't fault any of my friends who actually like run their own venue if they book him because he does bring in money. I'm just really disappointed.
Yeah, man, that was must.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome.
Well, that guy from Super Best Friends Play is going to be at too many games.
The only like Let's Play channel I like to watch is Two Sisters Play, based off of MLP.
It's actually that's Two Best Friends Play, but it's like animated for ponies.
But, yeah, but I love it though, just because it's funny seeing. First of all, I love the idea they have where they the magic they use to hold the controller looks like two hands holding it. That was brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
But also just seeing the two royal sisters talking in that voice and cursing like a sailor.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Basically,
funny.
Juan, what they do is they take the audio from the Two Best Friends Play series and they replace it with Princess Celestia and Luna from My Little Pony. Like they've done one for like what did they do? Persona, Pokemon Snap.
Why that channel died?
What?
What?
Says that why that channel died?
What? Super Best Friends?
Yeah. No, they all got into like a. What was it? It was Matt and Pat, right? That got into a big fight.
Yeah.
And Wooly was just stuck in the middle of it.
I don't know. I never watched them.
But Darren showed me them. They were awesome. And then Matt and
they were awesome.
Matt and the other guy, Pat, I think his name was, got into like a big fight, and their third friend Wooly was just like stuck in the middle of it.
Oh, Wooly. I remember they were on the Game Grumps one time when they played,
I remember it was Matt and Wooly. They were on the Game Grumps.
Yeah, they're playing Spider-Man too. That was one of my favorite ones where they're playing Spider-Man.
Just saw Spider-Man.
Saw Spider-Man.
Saw Spider-Man.
Mary Jane's Thrill Ride. We're having a good time!
I actually stopped watching The Completionist recently. Just for one, I'm not a completionist, so his show doesn't really mean much to me. And also, he stopped showing the spoilers. I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy this game so I can see, I can find out for myself what happens at the very end. I want to see the spoilers.
Actually, Cruiser, there's actually a reason why he had to cut that Do you know? You actually want to?
Final five joke.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When he did that, I actually looked up. I actually heard this from a forum, and I like had to look it up the date to confirm it. But like the reason he had to take those out was because when he did them, there was an annotation over the thing saying skip, click here to skip it. And since the annotation feature is gone, there's nothing for he can't really do it. So he just thought like, yeah, might as well just.
Yeah.
Is that why I haven't been seeing it? Is that why I haven't been seeing it? It's gone.
What?
Yeah, the annotation feature. You can't.
Yeah,
use
man.
It
Yeah, it was destroyed. It was gone in like 2015.
Dang, that seems like much longer ago.
It does.
Final five. Guys, final five time. Final five is where we leave our final thoughts, and usually in this case, just talking about what the projects are. Otherwise, you could just say anything like that. So I guess since, as usual, ladies first, I'm going to go with bright idea. Begin your bright idea time. Your time begins now.
Yay. Well, it was a pleasure being on tonight's stream, and next week, this time next week, I will be up in Tampa, the Largo area, and I'm really excited to be moving into a new place, and so just everything like that, and much more focused on bright idea content, and look forward to showing what I got in the future.
Right, well said, Brian. I'm actually really proud of you that you're getting your own place. You guys agree with me? You're actually proud she's getting out.
Oh, what?
That means
Really?
Yeah. What is he? Oh my God, why? Okay, Mr. Laughs like Yoda. Why don't you do your final five? Go.
That's my final five right there.
Oh.
Just stare at this picture for an entire minute.
Okay.
Dang. It's so pixely.
Hi, Nichols. You just reached us in the final five moments. His final five is he wants to stare at this picture for a minute. I feel like it's that scene from, like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off where he's looking at the painting and he gets getting closer and the dots are, like, becoming visible.
Yeah. Oh, man, that'd be cool, actually, if you, like, did that scene and instead of the pointillism, then, like, you would go up close and you'd see the pixels.
Oh, come on! I didn't know it was Jake Lloyd. I didn't know that was going to be Jake Lloyd.
It's from the Phantom Menace video game back in 1999.
Why does he have
Oh, it's the video game.
All right, Cruiser.
We've come a long way.
Cruiser. Ease your turn. Go.
Okay, yes. Wednesday, I will be able to record the next Hoof Rock. Evan will hopefully have it animated before I go to Babs. And I will also be... I should be also appearing on the next Bro Debates. I will not reveal what the topic is, so that's soon and find out. And I'm still giddy over getting called by a data remember. So I will have an interview for our website.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe I might be able to get one with Slipknot too.
I'm not gonna push my luck.
Yeah,
I do. Although I will say, if the singer comes walking into the room, I'm going. Hi, Justin. I'm Corey. Hi, Corey. I'm Justin.
Nice, man. Man, by the way, the wall review. Why?
Exactly.
It's like I saw that review, but why though?
Why though?
But why though? Oh my God.
I especially like him at the very end, like, it's a review! Just the way he says that in that whining voice.
Oh my God. I haven't seen the review, but like, you know, okay, so that's a shame because Nichols. Okay, my turn, I guess. So I'm gonna do I can't get to here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be seeing if I can get Cruiser's work done, as he said there. I hope to get at least 2 videos done for him. One before and one Hoof Rock before BabsCon and one for BabsCon if he wants one. Do you want one for BabsCon?
Maybe.
Yeah. We also got to record our new radio show coming out. I'm not going to give too much details on that.
The radio show coming?
Yeah. You remember the radio drama?
No.
Or a laugh cast, as I call it.
Yeah.
One of the things I want to point out here, I'm going to stop the timer real quick. is that we did some much debating, and I'm going to be up here for our fans of Mystery Brony Theater to let you know that World Part 2 is currently in its scripting phase. I'm currently working on mouth movements for Mystery Brony Theater's next episode. It's almost getting there. I'm going to be able to post it because I'm not going to Sequestria now. And yeah, because like I was going to originally air a new episode at Sequestria, but now I can do it whenever I want and just work on what I want to do.
Whatever you want.
So, I guess there's only one formal way I can end this stream. I'm gonna take the screen here. I'm gonna take the screen here. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for this? You want to get ready to save this as a Twitch clip?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I
Ready?
can guess what you're
Here
gonna
we go.
do.
Here we go. Oh! Oh!
Aha!
The answer is no. Hopefully,
Rip.
maybe next year, guys. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry is a
Oh,
four-letter.
jeez.
Sorry is a four-letter word with a Y at the end, and that's the last thing they're gonna hear. They are not gonna invite me. Okay. Let me just get my earphones off. That was a good stream, guys. That was fun. Really?
And I think it started out kind of like weird, but
Yeah, I just wanted to rant. I wasn't expecting you guys to go and talk to me. I actually thought I was gonna look at you at the fidget spinner.
I'm always here to fort your plans.
I forgot to tell about that nightmare I had last night.
yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna do a quick bonus. I gotta tell you guys about this nightmare I had last night. I dreamt. Here's how it went. You see, I was a Fortnite player. That was it. It's a living nightmare.